Xbox One S review. Microsoft's Xbox One S offers a better experience than the original release in 2013, making it a viable competitor for Sony's PlayStation 4. The Xbox One S comes in 3 storage sizes, 500GB, 1TB, and 2TB. Prices start at $300, £250 or $400 for the 500GB model, go up. Today in the US, you can get the last model, which also includes a vertical stand. Those models with smaller heart. The One S is not a must-have, mainly because it does not bring major upgrades to existing Xbox One users. Additionally, Microsoft has announced Project Scorpio is an even more powerful system with superior graphics and virtual reality capabilities. After all has been said and done, the Xbox One S must mainly be seen as a more compact version of the Xbox One with an updated controller and 4K display. It won't bring you a cutting-edge gaming experience. Practically, it would probably be wise to get an older Xbox One, which is now being sold at discounted prices. However, if this is your first Xbox One and the games included appeal to you while you are not opting to save your money for Project Scorpio, the One S is surely an admirable gaming and entertainment offer. The Xbox One S offers sharper video with 4K resolution and HDR. You may access 4K streaming videos via Amazon and Netflix, as long as you have a compatible TV. Some specialty games also offer HDR visual upgrades, even though they're not meant to support true 4K graphics. Thus, you won't be enjoying 4K gaming through the Xbox One S. Actually, only specific games have HDR capabilities, and currently, none of them are available yet. Gears of War 4, Forza Horizon 3 plus Scalebound for 2017. The S Edition Xbox One controller has a newly designed top section, improved wireless connection, and added textures. Plus, connections can be established through Bluetooth, eliminating the need for an adapter on Bluetooth-capable PCs. Unfortunately, not keen on the design of the new controller. Although it is not much different from the original, there are enough slight modifications that diminish its quality. Instead of rubberized handles, it appears to have plastic textured grips which don't give a great feel. Fortunately, the triggers seem to remain unchanged, but the D-pad has less tactile feeling, and even when two new controllers were next to each other could see variations. The positive aspect is that you won't be missing out on anything with the Xbox One S as opposed to its predecessor. The console still houses most of the same ports found in the original Xbox One, though a dedicated Connect port is noticeably absent. You can link Connect to the Xbox One S via a $40 adapter. This absence of a Connect port tells you what kind of priority this peripheral has at Microsoft headquarters. HDMI in and out ports are still there, so you can still make use of the Xbox One's live TV integration if that's something that appeals to you, but never found it overly useful. The One S is able to play all of the Xbox One games, and a growing selection of Xbox 360 games. Not only this, but it's thankful to the Xbox One S for exposing me to the complexities of 4K and HDR formats. You may not be able to switch to 4K resolution immediately when you set up your Xbox One S, as it requires 2 updates. Once those updates are downloaded, the console will detect that it is connected to a 4K TV and allow you to boost the resolution output. Connected the console to 4 TVs but got varying results, so consulted David Kotzmeyer from CNET to test out the Xbox One S 4K and HDR performance. We discovered that it takes trial, error, and patience to get all the complex display components to cooperate with each other. Our principal problem amounted to making our TVs identify HDR. This was not entirely the fault of the Xbox One S, as certain televisions with HDR necessitate that a distinct UHD or deep color mode be triggered in order for HDR to function. These modes usually spark a TV's brightness setting to its highest level and activate it automatically when MRD material is identified. Unluckily, none of our TVs were able to recognize the Ultra HD Blu-ray HDR sign, which was passed out by our Star Trek Blu-ray. When we changed the Xbox One S's output to a 10-bit setting, instead of an 8-bit, we were able to get a clear HDR signal. However, if your setup may run more smoothly, but when you are transitioning to 4K, Ultra HD, and HDR, there are a lot of variables and elements to keep track of so that it all functions correctly. If you need to know if requirements for 4K, HDR, etc. are being met, be sure to check the helpful 4K detail screen in the system display settings. The bothersome struggle to turn on HDR is often not worth the outcome.